Hi everybody, I'm Rob. I'm here to answer this question that's asked a lot, and that is, which dog business idea is the most popular? Okay, now, to be very honest, I'm already answering this simply because people are searching for it. And so therefore I'm going to try to answer it in the best possible way, because a popular dog business idea is not necessarily the most profitable. Even worse, business ideas that are profitable might not be attainable, obtainable, achievable, I don't know which word you want to use, if you're a small home business. And when I say small, perhaps even a 10-person business. So let me go through all of this with you. First up, most popular ideas. If you go to Google and search for most popular dog business ideas, you get results which I appear to have already opened. So 22 pet, yeah, watch it. It's always the hands-on businesses: pet grooming, dog walking, pet sitting, pet photography. So these first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all ones where you physically are going to be working with dogs. Let's go and we'll come back to some of these. Then you go to the next answer: pet grooming, dog walking, pet training, pet sitting, doggy daycare. Wow, pet restaurant, my nerves. So these are, again, businesses that are the kind of thing that comes to everybody's head first. I want to start a dog business. How to start it? How do you do it? And bingo, pet sitting, pet training, doggy daycare, whatever it is, are the ones that come to mind. But in truth, let's go back to here. So, sorry, my bad. Then there are other things where you could still be working from home. So you're physically making organic pet treats and selling them. You're making dog food. And then further other ones where you're physically making dog-related products, so dog clothing, dog collars, dog accessories. You're doing dog art. Does that show up here? So there's lots and lots of ideas. All of those are, again, physically doing the work. Now, I'm happy to hear you looking into that, but in truth, I'm also here to try to tell you which are the ones that will involve the equal amount of work, but at some point it becomes a residual income. So in other words, if you started a dog blog, let's just, for example's sake, just call it a dog blog on health. Let's go there. So you blog about dog health, and you do that for 6 months. And in 6 months' time, let's go with a year. You've worked at it flat out for a year. You've been making money for about 6 months. But at the end of the year, you could be on a $3,000, $5,000, or $10,000 a month income if you've done your job right. And you've got to the point where you now only need to work 1 day a week, and then do other things that will generate more income for your business, add more income streams. There's a whole lot of things you can do. Okay, so that's an example, versus the setting up any of the doggy daycare, dog sitting, pet sitting, dog walking businesses. You're going to have a similar amount of hard work for the first 3 to 6 months. That's learning the routine, setting up the systems. You still need a website. You still need to book onto Rover type places. You still need to set up your Google My Business profile. Sorry, Google business profile, not Google My Business. So there's still lots of stuff you've got to do in the first 6 months. And then after that, you work every day walking your dogs. But now, in theory, you've filled your quota and you're earning between anywhere from $500 a month to, sorry about that, to as much as $8,000 or $10,000, because you're now not only walking dogs, but you're also doing house sitting, pet sitting, and other things where you can accrue extra income from your clients. Because obviously, if your dogs know your dog walker, then you also going to allow that person, trust them enough to come in and look after your dogs while you're sitting on the beach in Tahiti. So something like that. So the problem is that at the end of a year, you still cannot go on holiday, etc., etc. So now I personally will try to swing you to other businesses. But hey, if it's what you want to do, I'll also show you how to do that properly. So here, I want to just go down here and show you something. And these, I've just thrown these in here just to give me a reason to show you stuff, and of course to put something on the page. My bad, sorry. Total honesty works for me. So these are the numbers check out the actual numbers. Following numbers are the numbers of searches per Google. These are keyword topics that people search for. So dog walking gets 165,000 searches a month. Now, you will never be able to walk 165,000 dogs in a month. Wow. Just can you imagine? You're going to wear yourself down to a nub. Anyway, so the point is that because it's worldwide, you can only focus on dog walking in your local town. Dog walking Toronto, in fact, not even. That would be too much. So in my case, dog walking Brantford, I still don't know what to service the whole of this town or city or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to go with dog walking West Brant. And now we're getting focused. The problem is that not enough people are searching for that. So now I've got to make my business work, I've got to get into Facebook and other things. That's all cool, works, right? Dog grooming, same. Doggy daycare, dog boarding, are those all the top ones here. Those top 4 are all of those hands-on type ones. With those numbers, 368,000 searches a month is irrelevant if you can only board 30 dogs in your boarding facility. So the cool part is that you'll hit your straps. In other words, if you've done a good job and you've kind of let the whole world know locally in your town that you do dog boarding, there's a fair chance that you will have your boarding facility running chock-a-block, 12 months of the year. And obviously in holiday season, peak rates, etc., etc. All cool. Again, 7 days a week, 12 months a year, you can never get the flu and lie down ever. Well, you can, and then you've got to give your money to somebody else that they run it for you now. Other businesses like dog collars is a lightweight product that you can post to almost anywhere in the world. So if somebody absolutely loves your dog collars and they've got a print on demand, customized, this is Carla, my Boston's called Carla, and so it'll say Carla, her name on it, and maybe even a phone number, etc., etc. So any of those kind of things, dog collars, dog harnesses, bandanas, many versions of dog clothing, can become an extremely profitable business if you focus on that. Equally, dog treats, if you're a wholesale, dog bandanas, dog clothing distributor, listen to me, dog food, etc., etc. So all of those are okay. You can get bigger and add more people. If you're manufacturing dog food, you can literally eventually be supplying pet shops, within 100-kilometer radius of you to the tune of X per day. You can be delivering treats direct to people. You could actually become a lot bigger making dog treats, other than obviously there's other gremlins that go with that. Health things, don't hurt anybody's dog, don't feed them, whatever it is that's bad for them. What is that? Wow, I should know, but I don't. Yeah, onions. So right, so then we get down to the other things. So it's all very cool. Now watch this. Dog health gets 3,600 searches a month. So you think, oh, well, okay, now let's not talk about that. Yes, of course. Give me a sec. I want to show you a pic. Can dogs eat? It's a single search I did. Can dogs eat bananas? 200,000 searches a month. Can dogs eat pineapple, oranges, onions, tomatoes? Look at these. They're all extremely high numbers of searches, and you don't have to supply a thing. All you do is you supply the content. You create a blog, and you could literally get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Once they get to your blog, let me minimize this and go back to the page. You could start to supply those people with endless doggy stuff. So now you start to become a dog blog or a dog health and what can they eat expert, and then other dog health questions. I haven't even touched on those. My dog ticks and fleas alone. Oh, my nerves. And so now there's a ton of affiliate things that you could put up there just on ticks and fleas. You could put an affiliate to where they go on to Amazon and simply buy the tick thing that they onto the dog's neck, and they'd be totally tick-free. I wish I could say they all work, but anyway. So here's what I wanted to tell you. Let me scroll down and see that the real answer. You're probably on this page, so you could read it anyway. But I think what you really need to know if you're thinking of starting a dog business is which is the most profitable, which suits you more than you think. So then now you don't have to go into dog breeding, which is an extremely expensive business to run. It's hardly as profitable as you think. And dog training means you're going to spend a lot of time getting tetanus shots, because the dogs are going to nip you sooner or later. And especially when you kissy them, and turns out they don't like that. Sorry, my bad. I suddenly pictured going up front to somebody's Rottweiler and saying, and then wondering why they nip you on the nose. So there are many home related businesses where you can in fact become massive. The biggest online pet shops are worth many millions per month, and they got there simply by doing hard work and building the business over time. So you could get there too if you wanted to. You could simply become the biggest authority on just what you can and can't eat for dogs. So not even overall dog health, just what dogs can and can't eat. And your biggest seller on that page can be a simple $20 downloadable, whatever it is, or $20 puts them onto I got no idea, membership club. They can pay you $5 a month for you to keep telling them the new things that they didn't think of. So specific things, which chocolates I think they can eat dark chocolates, or they shouldn't. But you get where I'm going, is there's so many ways you can monetize a blog. You could simply just do that Patreon thing where people pay you $5. Thank you for being so kind as to give me all this information. Those of us that are dog lovers are silly about our dogs. I, in fact, know a person who used to not afford food, but she could feed her dogs. And that was touch and go sometimes. It was the scariest thing to see. But it doesn't matter. It's what we do. We're passionate about animals. So if you're that person, you'd understand that people will pay you $5 a month just because they like what you do and your blog. And so now technically on your blog, there's nothing that's for sale. No click here to get dog collars from Amazon, which of course to me is still what I'm planning to put on this website. Thank you very much. I'm going to have courses and books and a ton of stuff. But if you want to keep it really simple, you simply get Patreon. And if you've got, 10,000 people paying you $5, or 5,000 people paying you $10 a month just as a thank you, you've got a business. So, yeah, it's not a case of, what else have I told you on here? That's it. It's not a case of which is the most popular and even which is the most profitable. In my opinion, the real question you should be asking is, which dog business works the best for me? If you're creative, you could be creating T-shirts and clothing that's dog related, and even for the dog owner related. So, I love my dog. Have I got any examples on here? Don't worry, I won't look for them, but I do. Print on demand, huge. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you on this video. It's taken 13 minutes to say that. How long is a piece of string? Well, it's that long. Which is the most popular. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for your time and trouble. Click, by the way, through the other pages on my website, and I highly suggest that you do the course. It's free if you want to actually start your own dog business. Appreciate it. Take care. Enjoy your day. Bye.